was created for this. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. I'm taking my shot, I won't miss. Taking my shot, it's gon' swish. I know this is God's plan, I won't quit. This is His plan, I won't quit. I was created for this. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. Second guessing is over. I'm getting closer. Every door that was shut, heaven is open. Closed captions on every word spoken. Watching my words cause I'm chosen. And I cannot fail to commit. This is my time and I know it. I gotta show. Shine brightest in the moonlight. Shine brightest in the nighttime. Been waiting on my time. I was created.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'll be discussing the weekly astrology for the 10th to the 16th, right? Starting with Monday, moon in Libra, that will trine the North Node. So the North Node is our collective destiny, where we're meant to, our mission and purpose. And Leo rules the fifth house, or lives in the fifth house and is ruled by the sun. And so this is a positive aspect. So we'll be taking action towards something. North Node is in Aries. This is our motivation. We can be independent and fierce towards our goals. And it's going to be fun with Leo. Leo's fun, play, love, romance, sex, your casual sex life, babies, having babies, pregnancy, children, creative projects. This can be like speculative investments, taking a risk on something, sports. And like your bucket lists, this could be clubs, bars, concerts, restaurants, your dating life, or your social life, right? We could be celebrating something or just taking action towards these Leo themes, or expressing our feelings because it's in the moon on how we feel about these themes and how that relates to collective destiny. And then the sun in Gemini and Venus will sextile Chiron. This is like some kind of healing. Because it's in Gemini, it's communication. Sextiles are a positive aspect, but again, this is like having all the ingredients, like the Magician card. You have all the tools to get done what you need to get done, but if you don't take action and put those ingredients together to make that cake, you could, it's a lost opportunity. And so there has to be effort put in here. And so this could be like sending an email, making a phone call to communicate, to heal, helping others heal. This could be healers and mentors showing people how to heal, or that you're looking up, researching things on healing. This could also be like healing with siblings, neighbors, or moving, like changing your environment that is more healing to something, or somewhere that's more healing. And maybe you're not moving, maybe it's just, uh redecorating your environment to be more healing, inviting, being more inviting. And this could be family too, just in general, because uh the moon's in Leo, right? And you could be getting out to kind of blow off some steam. Um, mm, or this could be like a housewarming party, or um like a get together for family, so that you can have like deep healing conversations. Um, what do you call those things when you uh, when you get family together for somebody who's kind of out of control and everybody's addressing it? I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, but anyway, somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. That's what this can be. Um, I'm needing to come together to address some wounds that need to be healed. It's just a family meeting. Um, um, but because we just came out of the square from Pluto from today, um, honestly, we could feel exhausted, burned out when it comes to relationships, money, or other people, tired of having the same conversations over and over again. And healing might be more intuitive or internal, like reading, writing, sharing, learning, blogging, taking a walk, or a drive. Ooh, I remember I used to take these little short trips to like New Hampshire to heal. I have the ill playlist that'll be timed perfectly so I could hear every song between the trip to where I'm going and back. Those were the good old days. It could be something like that, just to, get away from it all. Um, yeah, this could be stuff like that. And then Tuesday, the moon is still in Leo and it'll square Uranus, and Taurus. Um, I mean, there could be some drama here, or it could be dramatic responses to something that's kind of chaotic and disruptive, maybe even unexpected situations, like earthquakes, energy issues, like not being able to get on social media. So like internet outages, electrical outages, um, um, yeah, or like shortages in your phone or devices. Um, I don't know why when I was thinking about this, I can't remember when this was, but there was a something that had happened. I think like Facebook shut down or something, and people had like meltdowns because they couldn't get in contact with nobody. You didn't have your contacts, you don't remember any of that stuff anymore. It's all digital now. And once that thing goes off, if you can't get access to it, that's it, it's gone. And so maybe perhaps having some kind of like those little backup things that you can buy separate from your laptop, your phone, and updating information every month or so. Getting in the habit of doing that, backing up your data or your pictures or your whatever. Um, And maybe writing your phone numbers and contacts and all that stuff down somewhere on a piece of paper where you'll have them if anything is to happen. It's just a good idea to get in the habit of doing stuff like that. Um, I think especially once Uranus moves into Gemini, your devices and electronics can be burnt out like, look, bitch, I got nothing left for you. Okay, it's my time to go. And you have to get a new one, or the connectivity of those things, you know, uh software and all that is constantly growing. And so maybe a port doesn't work anymore for that same, connection thing. It could be stuff like that where it's just time to upgrade, right? It's old, right? And those things don't work once they get older. You just have to upgrade. It's just life, right? Um, I feel like something like that could be going on as well. This can be finances because Uranus is in Taurus, and Leo's creative, drama, romantic partners, or drama with romantic partners, children or leaders, or financial issues. So like assessing your values, again, preparing for a rainy day, or again, if some kind of connectivity goes out, keeping some kind of cash on you to have, or just separate bank accounts, just in case there's one in particular bank that you use all the time. They're having some digital errors and you can't get access to your money until it's resolved, type of thing. Taurus is about planning for survival, like survival skills, resources, um, knowing how to kind of live off the land. Aries can be that too, by the way, but um, stuff like that. And so be proactive and not reactive. Don't wait till something goes wrong to start doing these things. Think about them now, and you find some free time. Just open up a bank account or get one of these banking apps. Like I said, I think I mentioned, oh, I think it's in my Capricorn video that I did, but you guys won't see that until Friday. But um, getting an Acorns app. It's an investment app, but you can do you don't have to invest. You could just put money in there as it is a savings account, but that one improves interest. And so I like that app because of that. Um and it's acorns, it's an earth energy, so it could be aligned with this energy to do stuff like that. Saving for a rainy day thing. You can allot to, like, every time you get paid, put like 5, 10, $15 in there, whatever, whatever. Um, you know, just having don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's just, give yourself multiple options and ways so that you'll be able to keep all the information and data, finances, just in case something goes wrong. Children could be acting up, wanting stuff. I don't know why I'm here. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. These kids could be losing their damn mind. Like, I want a toy and have like a fit in the store or something. Um, and start sprawling out on the floor and shit, um, temper tantrums, you know. But it's good to keep them active or get them doing something creative, whatever floats your kids' boat. If they're into sports, keep them busy. This will help with this energy. take them out for a walk or to the park or something like that. And then Mars will square Pluto. So you want to think back to February around Valentine's Day, um, when Mars was conjunct Pluto and Aquarius. Something that you were thinking about starting, maybe didn't fully go through, maybe you had to leave it and kind of come back later type of thing, or what else? Maybe some things didn't work out, right? Whatever it was that was coming up for you, you want to think back and see what that was, because Pluto's going to bring the pressure. Mars is going to bring the motivation, action towards thinking, working on whatever that was, and whatever way that looks for you. It could have been a lot of passion, fire. It could be really, really, really intense power. A focus on transforming your goals, or healing some kind of childhood trauma, uh, or doing some kind of deep research on future topics or technology, or friends, groups that you belong to, groups that you want to belong to. Your hopes and wishes. I'm trying to think what else Aquarius rules. Being sovereign, living off the land, freedom. Yeah, I feel like I could say so much more about that, but for whatever reason, my brain is like, want to think. You're doing too much. So just look at your Aquarius area of life and see what this could be for you. There's some kind of transformation or continuation of expanding and working on some kind of goal, or going deeper and more so than expansion, some kind of personal power. Maybe that it was taken from you, you're taking it back. Or personal power you need to gain, right? We can feel challenged to finish what we started at that time. It's most likely related to destiny and purpose, mission, because Mars is the ruler of Aries, and Aries is currently in the North Node, and so wherever Mars is, you always want to relate to whatever's going on with Mars to your North Node destiny at this time. At least until the beginning of 2025, I believe. And so Mars is in Taurus right now. This is slow, steady, building brick by brick, not taking fast action, thinking things through, money, finances, values, resources, self-worth, something tangible, physical. It could be art, or some kind of material item or food, or kind of small, intimate gatherings. Taurus is very bougie, they want the intimate, small settings with good food, good wine, like chef's kiss stuff here. We're talking top of the line type of stuff here, or even like top of the line service, or having top of the line expectations of people and how they show up, right? or what you're buying, whatever material items, you're gonna expect some top tier, top notch, you know. If you're into refinement, because this is Pluto and Taurus, um, as opposites Scorpio, and Pluto's ruled by Scorpio, this can be somebody who's like really good at preserving things, or teaching those things, maybe doing some videos on teaching others on with videos or tutorials on how to do that, how do you preserve food, what's your doomsday package, what like what kind of things should you have as flashlights, um canned foods, jugs of water, um the beans and rice and stuff in those little bags. Um, I don't know why I just heard um many stuff for flight kits because of Aquarius is aviation. So this could be about some kind of travel. Um, um, yeah, maybe even buying a luggage to travel or material items to travel. But you know how they have those like little small shampoos and soaps you get travel, they're like travel kits. This could be stuff like that. Um, uh, oh, I know what I was saying. You know, like scraps, collecting scraps. So it's in relation to the energy of a hoarder, but a hoarder who hoards stuff because they're like, I know I'm gonna need this one day type of energy when we're talking about Taurus and Scorpio. Um, it's refinement, to be able to take some trash or recyclables and do something with it, especially with Aquarius being here. They're like, fuck yeah, show me how to do that, you know. What are some things I can do for that? Because Aquarius likes to live off the beaten path anyway, off the system, out of the system, you know. These can be like your uh dungeons or underground dungeons, or like what are they? Are they called bomb shelters? Um and like oh my God. Yeah, I mean just living off the system, right? And what kind of things would you need to survive living that way, or not need? This could definitely be, you know, not wanting to use your cell phone, um, or be online, or be reachable for that matter. I don't know, I just heard you have reached what is that message you get when you got the wrong number? Doo, doo, doo. The number is no longer in service. You know, maybe some people's phones could be getting shut off. So Taurus is definitely bills, paying your bill up. Scorpio is, Pluto is too. Paying your bills, paying off debts. This could be friendship debt too, people debt, you know. Um, yeah, I feel like I can go on a tangent with that one, but I think you guys get the picture, right? Um, yeah. Uh, some kind of change or transformation is affecting us on a physical level. Um, could be financial attacks on like banks and stuff like that, or energetically, like our energy can feel shot, especially all the fixed signs. Um, yeah. And what is that? Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. I don't know if there's more than that, but yeah. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. They're all fixed signs. You guys could be feeling this the most. Um, mm, this could be frustrating around resources and security. It might kind of hit your self-esteem a little bit. If you overspend, now you don't have money for the rest of the week, like scrambling to see what you can do. So again, this is about putting things in place now so that you don't have to get caught up in those kinds of situations. Um, if you are trying to engage with others and they do not want to engage, this is like waving the red flag in front of the bull. I did talk about this too. Mars and Taurus right now, it's just you just don't want to push anybody. No is a complete sentence. Watch your speed limits. Um, there could be drama around stocks and banks collapse, and I just said that. Just evaluate your goals and ambitions and making sure that they align with your values and the greater good. Because Aquarius is like the people. That's the best way to be in this energy. Preparedness, preparedness. Preparation is key. And then Wednesday, the moon will move into Virgo. Virgo is service, getting things done, very detail oriented, getting organized. This can be health issues or health institutes. Um, mm, pets, work, co-workers, your work environment. Um, so maybe getting organized when it comes to your work environment or decompartmentalizing. That's what Virgos are really good at. Like when they're at work, they could be like, it's just about work. When they're at home, it's about home. Being able to shut off those things. They can be really good at that. Um, maybe you're bringing things from home to work to give you some kind of comfort at work. Um, or just getting more structured in your habits, daily routines, health routines. Um, and maybe even more service oriented at this time, like Virgos are the auditors, inspections, and people who come in and fix things. So this could be like your internet goes out and you need to back up your data. You call those little, you know, uh, geek squads and whatever to fix stuff to solve a problem. This is definitely problem solving energy here for sure. Um, getting your phone fixed, spending all that damn day at the cell phone place. Um, and then Mercury will square Saturn. We have to look at Mercury because Mercury rules Virgo as well as Gemini, and Mercury is currently in Gemini, and that's going to square Saturn and Pisces. And so this could be financial delays, setbacks when it comes to business communication, media. They could just be a lack of communication, not getting the responses when you want them, uh, and uh, meeting deadlines. So like getting a project done by a specific time, making sure that that's being done. It probably won't. You'll need more time, or, you know, I don't know how those things work with specific places. This could be budgeting stuff. Um, you know, so say if somebody got a grant for a program and they were required to meet a certain number before a certain date, and it doesn't get done or met, it's the end of the funding unless you can prove otherwise. So again, some kind of audit, or attending meetings around funding, and I don't know what they call those specifically meetings, but I'm sure it's like grant funding something, right? To make a decision on whether or not, you can continue doing that. So maybe even on work, this could be like um having some kind of disciplinary action being done, because Virgo could be the HR, where there's some issues going on at work, where you turn somebody in or somebody turns you in, and the deal was you can keep the job if you do a certain something by this certain date, and maybe you don't do it, or somebody else doesn't, and people are leaving, you're losing coworkers, um or this can be layoffs, and you only have a certain amount of time to that grant funding money actually ends, and then maybe you have some kind of severance package. I don't think they're required to do that all the time, but or you're just receiving a bunch of resources and information, Mercury and Gemini, around where you can go for money, and just in case you run out, if there's no severance, like all that kind of stuff there. Um, it could be stuff like that. This could also be in relation to like journalists, bloggers, YouTubers, people who put out information, youth education, car problems, connection problems. I talked about that already. Travel delays. I said that, not really, but kind of. There can be some stuff coming up with these specific people. They can be in the news and media a lot for some shit going down. Um uh this is definitely giving me like, before you go on a trip, get your car serviced. Make sure your tires are good. Make sure you have AAA. Make sure you have an extra tire. Um, those types of things. Or you just could be getting a car inspection and something doesn't pass, and you got to get it fixed. Um, and then the moon will square Jupiter in Gemini. Oof. It's a lot of mental stimulation. Virgo already thinks too much. Gemini talks too much. And Jupiter's going to expand that. And squares are like Pluto, it's intense uh, energy, uh, challenges, or problems or situations. This is like in your fucking brain. It's all mental, overthinking, over talking. This is a lot of self-talk. It could be negative self-talk. It doesn't have to be. It could just be a lot of fucking information. It's like, okay, I can't. Like, I don't want to hear no more. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Uh, um, and then the moon will trine Mars, which helps with all of this. Kind of stay focused, keep busy. Um, Focus on the solutions, not the problem. Feeling like nothing can stop you. Being very detail oriented and speaking clearly on what needs to be done and how. Um, you might not go on social media or put your phone on. I did say that. Or just have your phone on silent. I think the key here is to not let all this stuff going on distract you or deter you. Just, Mars is step by step, brick by brick, one part of the problem at a time until it reaches its completion. Do not rush. Do not rush. Um, be patient and grounded. Might not be that easy, but be mindful to try. I always bring my headphones with me wherever I go, just in case I get bored, or I'll be playing solitaire to keep my mind out of thinking like hurry the fuck up because I don't got all day. Um, you know, or whatever you do, if stuff like this is coming up to help you, and waiting rooms, the need to wait, uh, you know, when service people come through, maybe perhaps even asking some questions, watching what they're doing can be very helpful. Just in case if something messes up, you can look and see. You might be able to fix it or, you know, resolve a problem without a service agent coming in. Um, and then Thursday, the moon in Virgo will oppose Saturn and Pisces. This could be difficult to relate emotionally, assessing where you need more sleep, where you're not being responsible for your health, being organized, and having a daily routine, avoiding things, hiding things, or just hiding away, like escapists. When you're talking about Pisces, kind of daydreaming and goofing off, or lollygagging, dragging your feet. Um, yeah, these things are going to come up and show you why you need to implement those things in your life. So this could cause health issues, stress. Um, I want to say burnout, uh, uh, or just like a lack of energy, low energy. Um, maybe sleeping too much, so depression. Um, what's keeping you from being proactive? And then the moon will square Mercury and the sun. The sun's in Gemini, Mercury's in Gemini, the moon's still in Virgo. Oh, yeah, this is just feeling disconnected from what you feel and what you need or what needs to be done, how you feel about what needs to be done. Feeling really disconnected from that. Yeah. I wouldn't push this. Honestly, like I like to lay into Pisces energy. That's how I've learned to deal with it. Um, or get somebody else to help you. Hiring a little nanny for the day or a dog walker or a babysitter or any kind of service so that you can take a break and do other things. Maybe that's what it is like a lack of support or help. Um, and it can be really overwhelming when you start to sit back and think about what you have to do. So you tap out. Like, that? Fuck it. I don't know why the song in my head was Because I Got High. Like, why the fuck you ain't get this shit done? because I got high, because I got high. How's that song go? I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna, this is such like this energy right here is that whole fucking song. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you actually get high, but uh Pisces energy is drugs, escapism, addictions, uh, doing everything but what the hell you're supposed to do. And so you could be more airy fairy and you don't believe in taking notes. And it's like if I get it done, I get it done. If I remember, I remember. This could be somebody who like binge watches their favorite TV show. It becomes way more important than the responsibilities in the house. Why you ain't get shit done? Yo, you know that new show that came out? I watched the whole shit. It could be a season, it could be, whatever. But this could also be like a video gamer who sits on their ass and plays their video game all day. No judgment. I'm just saying, this is what it is. It's Pisces energy, you know. Uh a slacker. It's slacking. And this Virgo energy is like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. This is gonna be like right here in your face. If you're in a relationship and you got a partner that don't play about that, and normally they'll tell you one time and y'all got like a system that y'all abide by, that shit ain't gonna work this time. They're gonna be like, no, 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 no. We talked about this. I told you last week I needed the house clean. I was having company. Families coming over. Like, it could be something like that. The sun is here, so something is going to highlight these issues on a greater level. And again, it could be through health or otherwise, where these things are like, yeah, you can't afford to slack off anymore. You have to address them and then make it a discipline. Saturn is like master that daily habit, that healthy habit. Um, that organization, you know. This could also be like editors. Um, again, hiring people for some kind of service. Again, auditors. I'd be careful with making any decisions right now, and your communication is just off. Um, you could think the serviceman is coming to fix your internet tomorrow, and it's really Wednesday. Something, it could be stuff like that. You forget appointments, and you got to reschedule because I got high. I'm sorry. Ah, uh, and it could be because something's not clear. You're just not seeing things clearly. There's like some fogginess there. Um, the moon will, Uranus, whoa, the moon will try Uranus. Uh, so moon in Virgo trying Uranus and Taurus. This isn't going to happen until later in the day, so you might not really feel this. It's like happening almost overnight or early in the morning, depending on where you are. But technically, this is us being willing to make the changes. Something that we thought we knew or believed in is changing. Um, and there could be just a lot of misunderstandings, Um, Friday, the moon's still in Virgo, a square Mercury, the sun and Venus. Um, this could be like changes to our plans, um, still finishing up tasks or waiting for some service to come or finalizing things, getting clarity, perfecting something, perfecting a service, demanding some kind of perfectional service. Just saying. Um, you know, changes to your health, your work schedule, your habits, you know, just try to be clear. And if you don't hear something right, ask again. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Um, it's just things just aren't really clear. But there could be some news, articles, information, new ways of doing things, other ways of looking at things that we're learning is influencing us from this confusion. Like um there's help coming in. Mm, yeah, some kind of message, document information. I don't know why I'm getting like being cleared from, say like you got injured on the job and you couldn't work. This is you're getting cleared to go back to work, where as before it might not have been clear. It's like I'm still hurt. I need to wait until, you know, um it could be something like that. Um and then the moon will shift into Libra for the rest of the day. So this is like still early morning, and it'll trine Pluto. I like this. It's more social, more communicative, more connecting and engaging. With Pluto, this could be deep connections, uh, or a deep focus on connections, um, that are positive. Uh, so this is like I think it's because it's at a Leo degree, if I'm not mistaken. It's date night, uh, hanging out with groups of friends or going out with couples, dating, improving your communication, more open to socialize. And then the moon will trine Jupiter, which is fun, upbeat, outgoing, networking. Um, you could be noticing like signs, symbols, and synchronicities because it's a Piscean degree. Did I say Leo degree? I think I did. Oh, this is at a Piscean degree. The moon trine Pluto is at a Leo degree. I think. Don't quote me on that. All right. Um, um, but you could be seeing like signs, symbols, synchronicities, um, dreams, like everywhere you go. Um, this could be like things, documents, or people that were missing all of a sudden appear, or they just become clearer. And that doesn't mean that somebody, actual person is missing. It could be a missing person, but um, you could be in the room with somebody and feel like you're all alone. Like where the fuck are you at? Like where was you at in La La Land daydream? Right? It could feel like that energetically, and then they come alive now, like they come out of that. um this could be mental clarity, clear communication. Be careful for mental burnout and get lots of rest. um Clubs, bars, restaurants, movies, dinner. I feel like I said that, you know whatever you do, concerts, events, um, this is your typical weekend stuff. Is that the weekend of? Oh, that would have been great for Juneteenth. I don't know what next weekend. This, yeah, this is Juneteenth weekend, right? I'm not going crazy unless you wait to celebrate after. But anyway, Saturday, same thing. Moon and Libra, really are no other aspects. And then Sunday, the moon still in Libra will oppose Chiron. And so we're being responsible for our own healing. And we're trying to work on it. Getting help, getting support, learning how to not project our wounds onto others. And the moon allows us to connect with others. Mercury helps us to share and communicate, plan, and get things done. We're definitely overcoming something, completing something. Love is communication, love is understanding. And this could be around choices and options towards Libra themes. Like there's more than one way to skin a cat, is what I'm getting with this. This is a good time to brainstorm, bounce ideas off of people, do some team building stuff. You get more done with numbers, right? I think that's how that saying goes. Um, and then Venus, Mercury, and Gemini will square Neptune and Pisces. So this could be tension towards what is practical, direct. There could be some confusion. It could be mentally draining, emotional burnout, again, escapism, email scams. But on the positive end of that, this is very romantic and generous. Words are great, but action is better, or something tangible, right? Something you can touch, see, feel, smell. I'm seeing a vision of somebody handing you like food, comfort food. I don't know why I'm getting tourist vibes here, but that's just what I felt, like comfort. Um, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but offering something to somebody out of, love or generosity. This could be like doing some volunteer work at a homeless shelter. Doesn't have to be, but it could be given back in some way. Um, yeah. I mean, love, this is amazing for like gazing under the stars with your partner outside, just like chilling, you know, um, talking about everything, nothing, and what's important, what's not important, goofing all, reminiscing, stargazing, you know, just enjoying each other's company. It's a soul connection, so you might do, I don't want to say it's weird because I think that's cute, but it's out there, it's considered Neptunian, Piscean, it's like kind of otherworldly things, right? This could be a picnic, um, you know, sharing a glass of wine, but like a cheers to something, to us, to love, um, to one another, just being grateful, showing gratitude. Um, it could be stuff like just very romantic and appreciative of somebody, a romantic partner. Okay, not too bad, right? I think it's better than last week, anyways. I feel like last week was, but I did good. I hope you did too, and I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.